not have been possible without the efforts of Ned Tyson and a couple of his friends that are here. And as many of you know, we lost that special member of our community this year. And it's my honor to introduce Jackie Tyson, his wife. She's here giving out the awards with you today. Thank you, Jackie, very much. As a runner myself, I appreciate all the efforts that you and Ned put forth in putting together the first Pirate Run. I think I remember running that over at the old City Hall. So
the counter didn't work that time.
Yeah, so now we got first place sports here, and yeah, it's a lot easier for us today, so thank you. And here are a couple of other founders of the Pirate Run, Joe Garrity and Steve Nicholas.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for coming out this morning. It's hard to describe Ned in a couple minutes or a couple sentences, but we all, his friends used to call him Uncle Ned, because he'd support any harebrained idea you came up with. After he tried to talk you out of it, but he'd be behind it. Ned was behind the Greenway that we ran in 2001, supporting the city's efforts to borrow the $6 million to acquire that land. But he was way in the background. He wouldn't come up forward and didn't want the attention of the spotlight. If Ned were here today, he wouldn't be yapping in a microphone up front. He'd be standing in the back. His hands would be in his pocket. He'd have a little grin on his face. He'd be proud. But he wouldn't be proud of himself for putting this race together and starting it. He'd be proud of the Amelia Island runners for growing the race like they have and making it a premier event in North Florida. He'd be proud of the volunteers that are here today. He'd be proud of his hometown for hosting, being such a gracious host. But most of all, he'd be proud of each and every one of you, whether you ran, whether you walked, whether you came in first or whether you came in last. He'd be proud that you all made the effort to get out here and make your own life a little bit better. Uncle Ned, we miss you. I hope the Runners Club will run this race in Ned's memory every year. And when they do, I'll make every effort to be here. Thank you for coming out.
I'm Steve Nicholas. I put together something short and sweet, like certainly Ned would want. Nothing too elaborate. Ned Tyson was one of those people who you immediately liked. He was unflinchingly humble, and he didn't take himself too seriously. But he did take his life's work seriously to help people improve themselves through exercise. Those of you here today have helped advance Ned's mission. That's why he started the Pirates on the Run. In 2004, we started with 70 runners, and you can see what it's grown to today. And that's the torch that he carried until the day he died. The flame of that torch burns ever brighter today because of you. And we can rest assured that the torch will be carried forward through the efforts of the Amelia Island Runners Club. It is a tragic irony that someone who lived and promoted a healthy lifestyle would die from a rare disease like ALS. But remember this, whenever you take part in future races, you are advancing Ned's purpose. With each stride, with each regenerative breath, with each bead of sweat, you are custodians of his spirit, which lives on because of you. For that, we thank you. Ned is at the finish line with us. He won the race, and he is the true champion of this great cause. Thank you very much.